Hello everyone and welcome to another educational content tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to focus Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So what is this software? Well, Microsoft Office PowerPoint allows you to create digital, interactive and intuitive presentations. And you may ask, but why do I need to do that? Well, it's quite simple and really useful. Imagine yourselves doing a presentation to a huge conference where there are a lot of people and you need to capture their attention. In order to do that, it's easier if you do a good digital presentation of your summarizing your contents, summarizing your research, summarizing your study, summarizing what you want to present to a larger audience. So that's really important to do a presentation that is digital, interactive and intuitive to the public. For example, let's go to a small scale. For example, let's say that you want to do a presentation of your homework. A teacher of yours asks you to do a homework about an historical fact. In order to do that, you're going to create a Microsoft Office PowerPoint file, which is a digital presentation with some of those facts. For example, an interactive timeline, an interactive presentation about someone, about a figure, about a historical figure, a lot of examples. Or you can simply do a personal presentation of yourself. For example, I want to do my personal presentation on Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's what we are going to do today here. It's a personal presentation of myself in a digital and interactive way using Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So less talk and more action. Let's go and start that process. In order to do that, go to the bottom left corner of your desktop, like in this Windows icon, click it and search for PowerPoint. So as you type it, it already gives you the result of PowerPoint. You click it and now we entered. So this is the main interface of the Microsoft PowerPoint. So be aware please, and this is an important note that we need to place here, is that this is my layout and this is my aspect of PowerPoint. Okay, this is my design, my interface. Yours could be different. It depends of your version of PowerPoint. It can be 2013, 2015, 2017. So this is the latest version that I have in my personal computer. You may have other, it doesn't matter, because in this tutorial we're going to focus the basic principles, okay, like how to develop a narrative, how to develop a storyline digitally, and also the basic and main components of PowerPoint. Okay, so just basic A to B stuff. Okay, so it's like the guidelines of PowerPoint. We're not going to go to an in-depth exploration of this software. Okay, so I'm going to be very happy if you understand the basic concepts and that you can build a digital presentation from blank, okay, from scratch. Okay, I don't want the templates, but we're also going to see the themes, but let's go. So this is the main interface of PowerPoint. Okay, you have your left separators, home, new and open, if you have already created a digital presentation, and if you want to open to continue working on that presentation, you go to the open option. Okay, in this case we are going to create a new presentation, a new digital content, so we need to click on the new. Okay, besides this you also have this menu here, which is the templates or the predetermined themes. Okay, so it's like you can click on more themes and see even more according to categories like presentations, themes, education, search. So it's what PowerPoint gives you that is already built, and you just need to place it there content. Okay, it's like a copy paste. So you already have the layout, the colors, all the visual aspects is already defined, and you just need to import the content. So but that's not what we want to do here. What we want to do here is create from blank, create from new. Okay, so no templates. I want to make my own digital presentation. Okay, and that's this content all about. So for example, if I go to business, as you can see, it gives me templates about business. Okay, I go back and if I click on education, it's going to give me templates that it thinks that are best suited to education. And as you can see, the results speak from themselves. So yeah, so let's go and do a blank presentation. Okay, very important. In this version when you select a blank presentation, it gives you this interface. This is the main interface when we are going to work to develop our digital presentation in PowerPoint. Okay, so in this version, and also in previous ones, I think in the 2017 already add this, and I think too, I might be mistaken, that in 2015 also add this structure. And what I'm talking about is on your right side of the screen you have design ideas, okay, or suggestions. It's when you decide to do a blank presentation, PowerPoint also wants to help you and say, hey, if you want, there are some design ideas here that you can use, okay, and they are presented in your right side of the screen, okay, when you're developing new content on PowerPoint. So in your right screen there are several design ideas that you may use or you may not use, okay. It depends of your state, of your tastes, and depends of your personal idea of what you want to develop and create on digital PowerPoint. For now we're going to close it, okay. So here we have the main aspect of PowerPoint, okay. Let's start from below to top, and then we're going to explore very quickly the separators, okay, and then we're going to start to develop, okay. I think it seems pretty good. So first of all, this is the normal aspect, as you can see, okay. We can hide the left and the left part of the screen and to more minimize one. This is like when you have like 15 slides. So this is a slide. When you have 15 slides and you want to organize them like this, you just need to click and drag and drop. This view is really helpful. This is a reading view that people use mainly for read. For example, I don't know if you have Kindle or if you are used to reading ebooks or online books. This is the main aspect of a Kindle, of an online book, of an ebook. Okay, that's how you read it. And then we have the presentation view. We only have a blank slide, so we are not seeing anything, but we are going to work on there. So this is what you can control in terms of options below. This is the zoom in, zoom out. Okay, let's go to the normal view, and this is fit the slide to current view. Okay, so if you have like super zoom and click on this, it fits on your screen. Okay, this here, it's the ruler. Basically, it's a ruler, okay, in which you can create guides in order to give you a better orientation, okay. And this is where you can write your title and subtitle, okay. But like I said previously, and I mentioned that sometimes we are going to create from blank, and PowerPoint, besides and despite of creating a blank presentation, gives you structures, gives you layout structures, okay. So let's start from the home separator, which is mainly we work with more frequency. It's in this separator in home. We have home, insert, design, transitions, animations, slideshow, review, view, and help, okay. Help, I think in this case, is not what we want to see, because it's when we have doubts and we need suggestions. View and review, it's when we have content there. So in this case we don't have content yet. Slideshow, it could be an important separator, but we'll go to animations and transitions. Definitely it's what we are going to incorporate with your digital presentation in order to be more dynamic, more intuitive, more interactive, okay. Design, okay. Insert, okay. And home. So let's focus on home now. So this is a layout structure. If you go on home and create a new slide, it's going to give you another layout structure, and the new slide, it gives you the same layout structure, okay. Let's see, for example, in slide number 2 that I have selected, you see the outlines in orange. It's when you have your slides selected. So I have slide number 2 selected. If I go to layout, it gives me different layouts: title and content, section header, for example. Okay, got it. 2 contents, okay, and now it gives you, if you want, for example, comparison, title only, blank, content with caption, and picture with caption. Okay, so this is the type of different layouts that you have in PowerPoint. For now, I'm going to use on this first. I'm going to use a section header, and I will do the typing process now. Okay, and let's explore that part. Sorry, I'm going to do that. This is my own presentation. Okay, and below I will write my name. Okay, so I'm going to do my own presentation and my name. Okay, so let's explore some of the options that PowerPoint gives us here to create this in a more interactive and intuitive. If I just go into the presentation, this is just text into a blank page. We can describe it that it's just text in a blank page. I want this with flow. I want this dynamic. I don't want this intuitive. Okay, so let's do that. So in my own presentation, I'm going to change the type of this letter. Okay, so I'm going to change here the type, the font face of this text here, of this sentence. So in order to do that, I select the text. So this is just the slide selected. In order to select this, I need to click on it. Okay, and after that, I'm going to select the text here, and I'm going to change it to a font that I really like to use. In this case, let's use Arial Black. Just going to a really thick and bold font in order to see well, in order to make the example also go well, and just to create some impact. Okay, and after that, I can change the size on the next options. So in this case, it's 60 pt. I can decrease, or I can also make it bigger. Okay, it's according to your personal state, your personal taste. Sorry. So in this case, I'm going to use 60, which was the default value. Okay. After that, this is simply to increase font size and decrease font size, but faster. After that, I'm going to do the other options. This is the bold. Okay, but the font is already bold, so you're not going to notice any difference. This is italic option, underlined, with shadow. Okay, this is strike through. This is like the space between the characters, normal, loose, very loose. More spacing, you can define your space. It's like space between the characters. Okay, and this is lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, or toggle case. Okay, or sentence case, which is the first letter it's uppercase, our lowercase, our uppercase, or capitalize each word. Okay, each initial word. Okay. Let's do uppercase like it was on the example. And lastly, I have this option, which is basically giving a text highlight color, which I do not want. And finally, I have the font color, which is really important, because here I can decide which are going to be my font color. And in this case, I want to make it orange. Okay, so you guys just select the color that you feel more comfortable and that you want for your own presentation. Okay, so I used Arial Black as text, size 60, no other text formatting options, and the color was orange. After that, you have these options here. So I don't know if you already worked with PowerPoint or with Microsoft Word or with other text editing or text processor software, but this is pretty much always the same options. These here are bullets. So it indents the text and generates a bullet before the text that we have. Okay, this is with numbers. Okay, and this is text aligning left, center, right, or justified. After that, this is columns. Okay, so if you have a lot of text, you can divide it by columns. We're going to see probably that more further. This is text direction, horizontal, rotate, rotate, or stacked. This is align text on top, middle, or bottom. In this case, we want bottom. But if you want middle or top, you can also explore it. So you can explore these text formatting options in Home separator at your own taste. Okay, please be free to do it, and if you want to pause the tutorial here and explore a little bit and then go further, do it at your own pace. This is the purpose of this educational content. Okay, you have time to do stuff, you have time to pause, you have time to reflect, and to also digest information and use it the way you want it. Okay, so let's also check these options. This is outline. If I want to outline this shape here, see, because I can select text, and I also can select the shape of in which the text is included. Okay, and I can also give it a color or an outline. In this case, I want no fill, no outlines, and also effects. For example, let's make it makes sometimes stuff more interesting, like shadowing, you know, working with this with these options could also enhance your presentation. Okay, after that I'm going to change also the font, the type font of here to other. I don't want we already used Arial. Let's use, for example, I don't know, use whatever, whichever font you want. I'm going to use I think I'm going to use Arial again. Yeah. If you want to use other font, just please use it. And I'm going to decrease the size a little bit. Okay, so like this. Let's see the result. Okay, it's pretty nice, pretty readable with a nice color. I'm going to change the color of this one to something like more grayish, like this one, not so lighter like this one. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So my own presentation and my name. Okay, if you want to place other title or do other presentation, be my guest. This is just a structure in order to you to understand how to create an interactive presentation from blank. Okay, so after that, what I want to do is like incorporate here an interactive element that allows me to push people. For example, okay, my own presentation, and you want to learn more, maybe ask them a question, and maybe made the audience, the people that are going to see this presentation, to take an action, or in their mind to try to take an action. So for example, I'm going to do that in a very simple way. So first of all, I'm going to animate these two blocks here, my own presentation and Pedro Matos, because I don't want to open this and to be static. I don't want to just for them to appear here like without no reason, like it's just like a piece of, it seems like just a piece of paper but digitally with text on there. I don't want that. So I want that my own presentation is going to be animated, not a transition. Transitions are for slides, okay? For this slide to present, for example, to go out and comes the second slide. So we want to do animations, okay? And this is really important. So I need to select this block and I want to animate it. For example, you have a lot of animations, okay? And you can also create motion paths, okay? So this is when you go to the animation separator up here, okay, and select this arrow to check more animations, to check all of them, okay? You can see animations to entrance, emphasis, exit, or motion paths, okay? So let's start with maybe with a fly in, for example, animation, and you can see already could you check it? It's just it generates a preview, okay? But I don't want to fly in from below to top. I want from left, because we read from left to right? So like this, my own presentation. But I want to be a little bit smoother, because as you can see, it's really fast. See, when you click it, it's really, I want to be a little bit more smoother. So in order to do that, we have this panel here for our animation. So start, it can be automatically, okay, or with on click, with previous after previous. Okay, let's place it on click, and let's increase a little bit the duration, okay, to 1. We can also have the delay, but I don't want delay. You can also have triggers, for example, on click of something, okay, and this is the animation panel. Okay, so let's just preview it, click on it, much more smoother, see? So this is my own presentation, and let's now animate Pedro Matos. I want probably a fade, because it creates a more smooth aspect on entering, because this is coming from left and then my name comes. Okay, let's give it a delay like of 50 and also 1 second of the duration, and let's say that the trigger, let's put it like that. So I click it, my own presentation, and then I click it again and Pedro Matos comes. See, smooth, nice and pleasant to people who are seeing, at least in my opinion. I don't know your opinion, but I think the same. Let's start over. So it's in blank, so people don't know what I'm expecting, and boom, my own presentation. Next, my name, smooth and a really nice, gentle touch in order to create an intuitive storyline. So after that, let's place some expectations on people. So for example, I could also place an image here, or I can, for example, place also a background. Let's check it. Let's try a background. So when you click on your right side of the mouse, there are some options here, and you can select the options format background, okay, and the generates this column at your right side of the screen. So you have solid fill, which is color, okay, in order to add other color to your background. I will leave it white for now. You have gradient fill, okay, which is a mixture between two colors. For example, you can choose a type linear. You can also have preset gradients, or you can build it your own. Select the first one, and then the color that you want to the first one, and then the second color, and I don't know, the color that you want to the second color. Okay? And also you can change the angle, and it generates this type of effect. Okay, a gradient. A picture that you can also choose a picture online or from a file. They already give you examples if you want to, I don't know, use an image as a background, like water, summer, sunset, winter. Let's check if there is some image here that can be used into our presentation. This one is not that bad. For example, it's, you can try with the image at the background. If you want, if you prefer it white, just go to solid and select white. But if you want to with a picture, you can select the picture. Let's try with the picture and change the content that we already have there, the text. So let's try with the picture. I really like that one, but you can choose other pictures that you want. I want someone that maybe is about, I don't know, personal presentations or personal tastes, what I like, what I do not like, and you probably try to do the same. So I really like winter, so I'm going to, I know I'm a winter person, don't judge me, but I think I'm going with a winter image, with a winter scenery per se. So yeah, I think I'm going with the one that I selected before, this one. And now I have an image as my background. Okay. You also have these options here, which is transparency, okay, or even, for example, if you want to a texture instead of the image. Okay, let's get the image again. So in order for you to understand, like, it's better like this. And you also have apply to all if you want to apply to all your slides this image. Okay, let's close it. So now I need to change probably the color of this, because orange not really good here, and this one now needs also to change the color. I don't know to what. Well, like this is not bad. Of course white is better, but then is a lot of white too. I don't know, just try to now to create and to see what's better in your imagination, as well to your storytelling in your personal presentation. I'm going just with straight black now. Okay, so let's preview it. Boom, and super smooth, super nice, at least in my opinion. Okay, after that we can also still if you want to again format the background, there you have. Again, right click, let me close the sidebar, right click on the image, on your background, right click on the background, format background, and you have. I'm going to probably give an artist effect to the background here. When you have format background, you have the fill, the effects, and the picture corrections, for example, and picture color. I think I'm going to make it an artistic effect, and I'm going to give a blur like this. Let's check it with the blur. It's not bad. I don't kind of like it. Maybe it's too much. Like this. I like it more like this. Just try it. Again, it's for your own experimentation. If you don't want anything, just reset here. And let's see, like for example, the color, the picture color. Say for example black and white. Black and white I think is too sad. Let me reset. Let's see, for example, with a blue filter. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I think like this is okay. Yeah, my name presentation and my name. Yeah, I really like this. It's clean. So let's continue. So what's next? Next, I want to create an interactive element that allows me, when people are seeing this, to engage on an action. So, because this is all about digital storytelling, and this is all about interactive presentations on PowerPoint. So I'm going to create an object here with the text learn more about me, or want to know more about me, and click here, animate it, and I'm going to click it, and I'm going to go for my next slide in which my information is going to be there. What do you think about that? Let's give it a try. So in order to create an object, I'm going to insert, okay, and then I have icons, shapes, 3D models, smart art, charts. Let's explore this a little bit. I'm going to add a shape in a arrow format. Okay, you can select line arrow or a more thicker arrow like block arrows, or I don't know, other object that you may also like. Okay, so I'm going with this arrow here, the line arrow. I'm going to place it over here. Okay, if you press shift when you're doing this, it's going to align to the angles, as you can see. Actually the color is not the better, so I'm going to change the shape outline to white. Okay, when you already create the arrow, the shape format comes separator, and I'm going to this shape outline again and select weight and place the arrow a little bit thicker, like this, a little bit smaller. Okay, and now I'm going to play a little bit like this. Okay, after this already, so we created a shape, place there a shape on this, insert separator on shapes, and then select the shape and design it on your background, and place it in your background. Okay, After that, I'm going to place a text box because I want text below my arrow. Okay, so text box, and I create the text box again. I drag the mouse, the left side of the mouse, I drag it, and then I draw my text box, and I'm going to say want to know more about me, exclamation point. Okay, change the color to white, Arial, and let's just decrease a little bit of the fonts and place it here. That's more like here. And do you see that red lines? Those are guidelines in order to you to align your objects in the artboard, in the canvas, on the PowerPoint canvas. Okay, so let's put this like this, and the arrow a little bit further. Yeah, want to know more about me? And now I'm going to do, I think I'm going to place it more over like this. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is insert another shape. Okay, something like that claims my attention. I don't know what. We also have icons. I think icons, nah, these are not the best. So let's place it a shape. Maybe like this one. It's kind of crazy. Explosions. Yeah, but I think it will work. Yeah, something like that. It's a bit awkward, but it will work now. No outline, fill, white fill. Okay. Want to know more about me? This is all going to be animated. Okay, I really don't like this, my name on black. Sorry guys. I know it's a lot of white, but I think it actually works really better when it's white. Yeah. Maybe other color, but because black was not good. Orange is not really good. Purple is not bad. Nah, let's keep it simple. And then, want to know more about me? Click here. That's what I'm going to write. So you can also write inside of the shape. Just select it and write it. I'm going to use now black. Click here. Perfect. Place it Arial in order to have and decrease a little bit. Yeah, perfect. And I'm now going to animate this star. So let's start my own presentation, then let's animate this. Okay, so let's go. Like for example, what we have here, appear. Okay, let's write. Let's check how this is going. Like this. No, appear is not really good. So probably float in. No, I don't like float in. I think fade is the best. Yeah, fade. And then fade here. And then this one is going to appear like pulsating. Let's see what I have. Pulse, color pulse. Yeah, color pulse is probably interesting. Effect options. Oh boy. I really wanted something a little bit better. Bold flash. Well, that's better. Bold reveal. That's also nice. Let me just say, yeah, I already have 2 of them, so I need to, yeah, because I know what is the problem, because it's animating the text and we want everything. So let's remove this. Okay, and now we want animate everything. There we go. So let's see. What is this one? Wave. Nah, not for me. I think bold flash is good. Click here. But the object is not animating. Oh. Grow, shrink. This actually, it's interesting. Like with maybe like this. Let's see like this. So why is this suddenly? Oh, I need to give it delay. Nope, not there yet. So let's again to the animation panel and delete this one. So I think the pulse one, yeah, the pulse one is not bad. So my own presentation, want to know more about me? Click here. So we want this to go now. We need to organize it a little bit better. So because I want this to go after all of this, so just show start on click. No, with the trigger on click half, probably the text box. Let's see like now. It's already appearing. Didn't work. Let's remove it. Let's give it again. Yeah, because this needs the entrance. Probably it needs the entrance and then the pulse emphasis. So it needs to fade, and after the fade, it needs to pulse. Oh, doesn't work. I'm just messing with the timeline, but I don't want him to appear like already here. What a shame. Well, what a shame, what a shame. Well done. My presentation, my name, arrow, want to know more about me, click here. Okay, and then people are going to click here and go to the next slide. So, sorry about this, it's the best that we can do, but it's pretty interactive and pretty intuitive in my opinion. So, let's keep going. After that, we're going to use hyperlinks in this PowerPoint. Let me close and go to my next slide, okay, in order to do that and to see that. So, after that, right click on this object and select link, and then existing file or web page. We're not going to do an external link, it's a place in this document, and use slide 2 and select OK. Okay. So when I presentation mode, my name is here, Pedro Matos. Click here, and people click here. Goes pretty nice, right? Pretty nice, pretty intuitive, and pretty interactive. But this is really bugging me because I don't want this to maybe like add animation. Yeah, probably. But this is, yeah, now it has 2 animations. Perfect. Yep. So this is going to appear lastly, animation panel. This is here. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, there we go. My own presentation, Pedro Matos, arrow. Want to know more about me? Click here and boom, people. It's super interactive, super intuitive. So what I did, it was like select the shape and add another animation, and I used the fade in, okay, the fade in order to appear after all these elements, and then with the interactive zoom in, zoom out, it's a multiple animation. Perfect. So after that, we go to this slide, and in this slide we can place here for example bio, and talk a bit about me, like hello everyone, my name is Pedro, I'm 24 years old, I live in a small town called Almini, which is which is located in the south, more in the center of Portugal. My favorite hobbies are listening, music and reading. Personally, I also like to travel and meet new people. Something like this, so a short bio. Okay, let me just correctly. Sorry, my English is not perfect. Now we can just format the text really well, justify it, decrease a bit of the size, and in this line spacing, give it 1.5. Go to Arial, and the bio also. Let's place it in Arial Black, and using like a theme color, like bluish, because we are really blue. Yeah, something like this. Yep, I really like it. And here, for example, I can add a picture. For example, let's add a picture that we like a lot, stuff that we really like a lot. Okay. For example, I'm just going to browse the web for a picture that I really like, and you also do that. Just browse on the web something that you really liked. I really like photography, so I'm going to search about photography, and you can, for example, I'm going to place which image. Well, I really like this one. Okay, I have the image. Now you just select this icon and go in where your image was downloaded, and there we go. Bio. Really nice. Yellow with yellow. Let's make this more blue. Do you remember how to do it? To make this more blue? No problem. When you select the picture, it's here in the color, and you can place it like bluish. I really like this one. So it's blue. The color here is mostly blue. So there we go. If you want to change this this shape, and it also remains the animation that we did, just need here shape format, edit shape, change shape. For example, let's make it a circle, and voila, it stands out as a circle. Want to see it? That line. Click here. Boom, circle. Then my bio. See? So after that, let's continue. And once again, do we want like this, or do we want this interactive again? We want this interactive. So let's make it interactive. Let's start with an animation. For example, let's go with, again, now we're going to use motion paths. Yeah, why not? So this is a motion path, like up to down, but we want not left but right, like this. But we want to bio appear not like going to right and stands there, okay, which is not bad, but we want to bio come like from here to there. So we just need to place that aside, and there we go. But we want bio to stay here. So do you see these arrows? This is where, this is the starting line, for example, and this is the ending line. So if you do this and align it with the text, try it again. Bio. Boom. Super interactive, super intuitive. So this is what the lines options, the motion paths allows us. Let's do this also with our text. So again, on the animations panel, select more, motion paths, lines. Okay, not like this. We want to. We already saw right. Okay, and start at the same line as bio. So we can align with here with bio and align the arrows. So this is pretty useful and pretty intuitive to do. sorry. Let's do it again. So in this case we want to hide the text. Let me just zoom out a little bit. So we want to hide the text here. Okay, no, it's not allowing me. You will. There you go. Okay. Just hiding the text and put the green arrow here. Sorry. Putting the red arrow in the same direction of the green one, like this. Let's check it. Bio. Hello everyone, my name is. It's a bit down. Yeah, I don't know why. So let's place it more like here. There we go. Well, let's check it. Bio. Hello, my name. Yeah, it's a bit. Needs to be a bit like. Let's do it again. It's easier. So let's just erase this process and do it again. It's better like this. So bio, I think it's okay. Yeah. Now I need just to place the text. Okay. So I'm already placing the text outside of my canvas. Okay, like this, and again adding a shape here. So let's see if it's aligned with bio. Now it is. Okay, and then again options, animation options, lines. Okay, so to right, there we go, almost there. And then this red arrow. Well, we need to test it. Bio, almost there. Animations, almost there. No, I think we nailed it. No, we nailed it now. Bio, and no, almost there. So this is a job that you need to do it with patience, and there we go, almost there. Jesus, it's quite annoying, right? now I think we nailed it. No. Almost there. It doesn't need to be perfect. Bio. Hello, my name is Pedro. We can also do this, and then I think it will be perfect. Bio. And hello everyone, my name is Pedro, and I really like to do digital presentations. Also that you are enjoying a lot and trying to experiment by yourselves. There we go, perfect, super line. Okay, now let's do the same with the image, but in the image it's quite simple. You can do it like with a simple animation, like for example fly in or float in. Floating is more smooth, and floating from doesn't allow us to do from. Let's do like this, from right, do this a bit smoother, and let's go a trigger of text placeholder. So bio text. Oh boy, didn't go. Let's delete the trigger. Let's delete the trigger. Okay, and just place the animation fly in from right with a bit of smooth. So bio comes in, image comes in. Perfect, super intuitive, super clean, and super visual. That's what we want. Okay, so I'm really enjoying our presentation. That is super intuitive. Let's, for example, end with another concept. So let's do a resume. What we already seen: background choices, layering choices, interactive choices, animation wise, padding, text box, I don't know, formatting options. So we've seen pretty much a lot of tools of Microsoft Office PowerPoint, and a lot of most used and most common tools that we use to build digital storytelling. So let's just add a video here, an online video. I don't know, why not? I think it would be a good idea. And let's again make a super interactive slide here. So for example, I'm going to create a text box and place, for example, here, and say check, for example, check, this is a person also, check what I really like to do. Let's make this like really big to create impact. Okay, centering the text really big and place it like Arial black, something like really really crazy like this. Check what I really like to do. More like this, right? Yeah. Now if you want to align with your canvas, it's really simple. Select the shape, go to shape format, align and center, and align middle. Wow, really nice. Check what I really like to do. Or wanna check, yeah, like this, wanna check what I really like to do, because that's what we need to do with people, interact with them. Sorry, wanna check what I really like to do, exclamation points. Sorry, thank you. So let's again align it center, align middle, but place it a little bit up here. So want to check what I really like to do, you can decrease a bit the font size, say size 72. Yeah, perfect. Want to check what I really like to do. Now let's add another text box here and say don't waste your time, and don't waste your time. Let's play here to create our last digital slides, interactive digital slide. Don't waste your time on Arial. Okay. Now here, let's use a bit of space between the characters, like this. Don't waste your time. Let's center it. Don't waste your time. Now we're going to make another shape here. We're going to use like an arrows like down arrows. For example, I don't know if they have those shape here. It would be there you have, like maybe like this size, but now let's rotate it. Okay, let's select no outline, just give it a little bit more zoomy, more thinner, and more perfect. Don't waste your time. Now let's duplicate it. Duplicate the shape, it's control. When you press control, there's a plus, and another one. Super nice, right? These arrows, super cool. And now let's don't waste your time, and we can also duplicate this and place it like that, and click here. Let's animate all of this. I think it will be a really nice result. Click here. Right? Yeah. Bold. Yeah, I really enjoy this. Let's just group this object here. Right click and group. There we go. And now just perfect. Now this is a little bit lower. Let's animate this. So with what? Some crazy animations. Float in. Really like this float in one. Wanna check what I really do? Let's morph a little bit faster, like this. Wanna check what I really do? Don't waste your time. Again, float in. Faster. Don't waste your time. Let's see. Wanna check what I really do? Don't waste your time. Yeah, really nice. And now let's animate this and this together. First this, let's put it fade, and then teeter. What is this? Ah, not bad. Spin? Nah. Run shrink? Really don't like it too. Pulse? Really like that one. Teeter. Click here, then also fade, and teeter. Yeah, I really like this one. Let's check it. I'm super stoked about this. So, sorry, I forgot that. Remember, add the animation. Really important. Add animation. So add animation, fade, and add animation, fade. In order to be multiple. Almost forgot that, guys. Don't forget that, guys. Then just this is first ear. This is first ear. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Want to check what I really do? Don't waste your time. Click here. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Super interactive. And now we're going to place the video from YouTube. Let's go. So create a new slide. Yeah. Let's put it in blank, and then insert, and there you have your video option. Okay, let's say an online video. So if you don't have a video on your computer, you can also do an online video. So let's go to YouTube and select something. Like I said, I really like photography, so but let's put someone about travel. So a really short video about travel. Let's see, this one seems nice. Europe places, that's a really big video. Yeah, this one seems really nice.
For the last 2 years, I've been living out of a...
So just copy the link and go to video, online video, place the link, insert, and there you go. Your video will be here really shortly. There you go. Perfect. Now you can change the size, this, and again you can align it center, middle, and you can even put it start automatically. Let's check our digital presentation about ourselves, and I'm really let's just check results. I'm really happy with it. So boom, image, really nice. My own presentation, Pedro Matos, arrow. Want to know more about me? Click here. I click it. Bio, my text, an image. Want to check what I really like to do? Don't waste your time. Click here, and there's the video. Now,
for the last 2 years, I've been living out of a suitcase, traveling the world,
and there we go. How to effectively, in a simple way, to create your own digital storytelling with PowerPoint. This is just an example. This is just a framework, wisely type, structurally wisely type. Okay, you can use this example or not. Just try it your own. Different letterings, different images, different animations, different contents, video, shapes, icons. Try it at all. But I think it was really nice for you to understand that we can create in a simple and minimalistic way a digital presentation about yourselves. I hope you enjoyed this video and this educational content. Try it with your parents, try it with your friends, try it with your families, experiment PowerPoint and digital storytelling, and we see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.